Last Saturday, I sat down with Vince Hannemann, creator of the Cathedral of Junk. He's been called one of the last relics of Austin, Texas. This is how it went.
Well, I've been building sculptures in the backyard ever since I was a kid, so it's just what I like to do. When I moved here in 1989 from Santa Fe, New Mexico, this was a rental property, and it was a rental property for 17 years. So I just started with a little grouping of individual sculptures, but over time it kind of grew together. And when that happened, people started asking me, hey, what do you call that? I didn't know what to tell them. I called it Yard Space 11 because I just kind of counted up the yards. That didn't make any sense to anybody. My mom started calling it the Cathedral of Junk, and then that stuck like glue. So it wasn't like I had this idea, I'm going to build a Cathedral of Junk. Mostly people give me all this stuff. So I have donations of junk from people. And they even send it in the mail. And you know what I want to call it when it comes in the mail? Junk mail. No, literally, they sent it to me in the mail. I would say that is both a defining, artistic statement, but something that I would not do if it wasn't fun because it's so freaking hard. Yeah, it's very close to a job. It's very close. The thing is that I had a neighbor who complained. I mean, back in the day, South Austin was not the same. It was really pretty much live and let live, and nobody called the cops and everything. The rule used to be, second time the cops come, party's over. So strict. Second time. But over time, things got honestly, I kind of probably pushed the boundary a little bit. So I pissed off the neighbor that used to live over here, and he finally called the city, and then they got on top of me because I had an unpermitted auxiliary structure. And then I had to comply. I had to have an engineer sign off on this. I had to tear down everything within 5 feet of the fence. 40 tons of shit came down, yada, yada, yada. Like 3 lawyers. I got my knuckles on the front page of the Wall Street Journal because of that. Caca. You can't just put a bumper sticker on the back of your car that says, keep Austin weird. Yeah, put up or shut up. It might have for like a day and a half. Honestly, there's no such thing as keep Austin weird. No. Sorry. No, the city has paved it over, left and right. It was just a random comment by the guy that made it. And I don't even like the word weird. I would prefer the word quirky or I don't know, any weird. I don't really get it. What's normal and what's weird? I don't really even like it. Keep Austin weird. Uh-oh. Keep them calling. I'm the last vestige of Keep Austin Weird, honestly. They're not the last vestige, but most of it they've paved over. They really have. Hello, this is Vince. Red Wassenich is the guy that came up with that phrase, Keep Austin Weird. And he's passed on since then. And most of the people in the book Keep Austin Weird that I look at, almost all of them are dead. Thank you. Which makes me feel like the last of the Mohicans. Last of the Mohicans. But I don't know what's going on with the younger generation in Austin. And I'm sure they're doing something because Austin is chock full of artists. So, but environmental stuff like this where we had like access to like property and doing stuff like that like this kind of art, I don't think it's really going on so much because it's so freaking expensive to live here. So, but there's still a lot of good art going on. They've created their own reality, right? Well, you know, if you don't want to buy into it, don't buy into it. If you want to buy it, you know, I have my own reality, which has actually worked out for me pretty good. I'm lucky. I don't know. I think all those people are lucky too, but maybe because somehow they manifested it for themselves. Manifest your own reality. I think that overall there's still some sort of live and let live attitude. Like everything beyond all the changes, there's still something about Austin that is like live and let live. So it might have changed, but maybe not so much as we think. It is possible, but don't worry. I got a will and a. Oh, yeah, don't worry. I thought about it. No, I can't give you the particulars right now. Of course, I have no children. I have no wife. I have 2 ex-wives. Oh, exactly. I do. Don't ask for permission. Ask for forgiveness afterwards, and be very, very polite when you ask for forgiveness. Like, I didn't know. I didn't know this wasn't allowed. Just don't be like, I've got ohms. Don't be like, don't give him the finger. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Just be like, oh, I didn't. But as long as you can get away with it, get away with it. And you will be surprised because you can get away with a lot of shit, which mostly they don't catch you for. So, but just be polite and and bow down to their authority, and you'll be good. It's all good.
We're the cathedral, like I'm gonna do right now. Oh yeah, come on in, everybody.